How's it guys, and welcome to my playthrough of War for the Overworld. So today I'm going to actually be doing the campaign, the base campaign, this one here. Heart of Gold's an expansion and less expansion I haven't even bought yet, so I'll probably play this one and this one in the future. I'm not going to be talking during the cutscenes and when my overlord speaks on certain stuff like new rooms, what they do, what the creatures do, what they look like, all that type of stuff, just so that you guys can actually experience the game. This would be more for people that have never played War for the Overworld before and just want to see what it's about. So I won't be skipping any of that stuff. That will unfortunately mean that the level times will be a little bit longer, as the game time does actually count in the background while those scenes play for some reason. I do not know why. Anyhow, guys, I've unlocked this campaign 100%, all the achievements. As you can see, there's no way for me to reset that, but that's fine. Uh, I'm not going to be doing all the optional objectives either. And the first mission here is unfortunately a tutorial mission, so it is a little bit boring. Anyway, guys, before we start here, I'm going to just play the intro cutscene so that you can see what the game's about, and from there we'll jump into some gameplay. Have fun. Chat to you now.
Now go!
Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing. Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the Overworld.
And that was a very awesome little video, guys. So as you said, let's begin our war for the overworld. So every mission I click in here, I will not be speaking. Let's listen to the intro narration of the mission. Let's start, guys.
I've been looking for someone to spearhead my campaign. But before we get stuck in, let's refresh that old mind of yours.
Alright guys, these are the achievements. You can see I've unlocked them all. Previous playthroughs. I'll never be able to get the 5-minute time in this just because I'm going to be watching all the videos and cutscenes. So I'm doing it for all you guys that want to see the story. And the game time does unfortunately count in the background of that stuff. So go for time, skip those cutscenes, guys.
Welcome back, Underlord. It's been a long time since you were banished to the ether. You've returned as a husk of your former self. But I've taught far denser Underlords than you. Let's start with the basics. This is your dungeon core. The tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will. If destroyed, your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers are an extension of your dark will. They have many jobs, but their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them to work by clicking and dragging your cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon. Order your workers to dig a path to it now. Now that you have a gateway, minions can enter into your service. But first, you'll need to build the rooms necessary to entice them in. Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement. Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tiles. Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly, though the lair and vault are effective at any size.
Alright guys, he's speaking a lot.
A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the barracks, these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in the head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat, gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right click. For further entertainment, you can always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them.
Right, so this is the barracks I built. I built it while he was speaking. You saw the gnarling that came in. They're very, very strong fighters. I love them. They're one of my favorite creatures in the game. I'm going to build my lair here. I'm going to build my hatchery here. I'm digging these walls out because there's not enough space at the back here for a 5x5 room.
You can increase the efficiency of props within your rooms by fortifying the walls closest to the props. Workers will fortify walls automatically when they've completed all their other tasks. Now that you have some minions, you will need to cater for their basic needs. First, build a lair, so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest. Well done. But see how your gold reserves have been depleted. Command your workers to mine some of the nearby gold by tagging the gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires. Your core can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth inspires the evil in you, simply build a vault to store more. Now that you've got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughter pan. This room produces scores of micro-piglets, a delicacy that will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig flesh.
Alright, they're going to be breaching my dungeon here. You'll see them teleporting here very soon, and then we'll take them out and finish off the tutorial mission. Now, he was saying that building walls around the rooms increases the efficiency of the room. That was huge in Dungeon Keeper 2, but it's not that big in this game.
Upon these specters, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc.
So I don't really play with walls in my dungeon all that much.
Well done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a second rally flag.
So guys, these are the rally flags. There's the peace band. This is the main rally flag. This will bring everyone forward.
But see how they still circle the flag.
Dismiss the flag.
You can dismiss rally flags by slapping them with a right click.
And fast recall.
Your minions to return to their jobs and tend their needs in a timely fashion. You can cast recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon. Though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing.
And that's the tutorial level, guys.
Roll, Underlord. And I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the Overworld. Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your retraining against a more fitting enemy.
Right.
Well done, Underlord. I see it's all coming back quite quickly. I expected nothing less, but there's much still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos.
So you can see my level stats here, 5 minutes 45 seconds. This 45 seconds was watching on the videos, watching the gnarling video, you know, all that type of stuff. The game just carries on counting in the background. So if you want to go for time, you can't watch that. You need to press space and skip all of that stuff, guys. And then, as I was trying to mention, I don't know if I got what I was saying out. In Dungeon Keeper 2, if you built a room and you claimed the walls around it, it created props against the walls, which increased the efficiency and effectiveness of that room. But I played a lot of War for the Overworld, and that, as far as I'm concerned, walls are not a big thing in this game. The game, you don't need walls. You can build a flat dungeon without walls, and you'll be fine. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video here and we'll jump straight into Welcome to Kairos next. So I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.